Is it on? All right, this is the very first podcast, and there's already an issue. Who votes Don, the technical guy, has to go in the corner?
Paul?
I agree. He should definitely be not looking at us.
I just don't like the idea of Don looking at us at all.
Yeah.
Neither do I. It makes me uncomfortable.
Go in the, just turn, look.
I just want to hear him, though.
Okay, look,
I
if you
just
just
wanna
turn
hear
around
him.
like that, you don't have to, yeah, good. Just turn around.
If we put him in that code check room over there, do you think that we could hear him?
This is already stupid.
We're and scene. Episode 1.
Well, it already started with fighting. Tell everyone why you were angry this morning, Darcy. Darcy's been in a horrible mood all day.
Well, I didn't know what isn't working well at all. I didn't know what kind of stories for this podcast. You guys were stressing me out. I didn't want to bring all celebrity stories, and I would be the fluff chick. Paul, you're such a dick.
Paul, tell everyone the story about how you found money in a diaper once.
Well, I think I was about grade 6 maybe, and I was walking to school with a friend, and we found a diaper in the middle of the road, and there was like 100 pennies in it. And I picked them up, I took them home, and I played.
A dirty diaper or a clean
No,
diaper?
it was clean. If it, we
Why
checked.
would there be a clean diaper with pennies in it?
I don't know, but why would there be a dirty diaper with pennies in it?
Where'd you put the pennies?
Fair.
Where did I put the pennies?
Yeah.
I think I had like a big plastic bowl.
Sounds
Like,
pretty
I-
made up.
No, I can't remember, but I do remember this happening.
Are Paul's voice and my voice similar? Should he talk in a higher voice?
How about me? Should I be in a lower? I should do alto.
All right, Paul and Darcy. Okay, what are the rules today, Paul? What did everyone have to bring? I'm
Well, we-
already losing interest in this podcast.
Are you really?
Well, I thought the diaper story would be better, but it wasn't.
Oh, wow. Peaks and valleys, Paul.
This is the only thing I look forward to all week. But we were supposed to bring 2 news stories, a topic of discussion, and 1 personal reveal.
I thought
I
questions.
didn't do the personal reveal.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot to.
Great.
Greg, nice work.
Oh, awesome.
Technical director, the battery's low? Is it? On the computer.
Episode 1 is 3 minutes.
Probably not the worst thing in the world.
This is true.
Do we have to pause? How do you fix the battery? What do you mean you don't know?
You're ruining the ebb and flow of our podcast, Don. We had something here.
All right, let's
Maybe
pause.
yeah.
We're back? All right, Don found batteries. Good. Okay, so news stories, and then we get to ask each other questions, and then it'll be over.
No personal reveal?
Maybe. All right, so news. Everyone had to bring stories that they found interesting.
Yeah.
Darcy, you go first.
Oh, good. That's great. Headline. Shall I do headline?
Do whatever you want.
What would you do before the end of the world? An asteroid is on a collision course with the Earth, and you have 1 hour left to live. What would you do in your last 60 minutes? Do you want me to give you the statistics, or we'll do what you guys think you would do? Last 60 minutes. You don't have 24 hours. You have 60 minutes.
I don't know. What does it say?
It says 9% would have sex. 13% would sit back, accept the inevitable, and reach for a glass of champagne.
Oh, I think I'd do that. I think I'd
Really?
Really?
That's morbid.
I think I'd kill myself.
Oh, that's
You better not
awesome.
be trying during this podcast. Don't try to be funny or anything.
No,
or I'll
but
kick you out
seriously,
of the podcast.
why not kill yourself?
Just stop
with
trying.
you?
Just stop trying.
50, I love how you're yelling at him. 54% said they would like to spend it either with or on the phone to a loved one. Or with a loved one, sorry.
You could combine the two. You could have a drink and talk on the phone.
This is true. Or 2% said they would eat fatty food. While another 2% were undecided.
Yeah, that was a good story.
Yeah.
Do another one.
It's
You have
pretty
more?
much that's.
I thought you had 10.
I did, but then I went through them. They weren't really that good.
Do another one.
Well,
First one was good.
thank you.
I'm intrigued.
No, that's pretty much all I've got, because all the other ones are like just weird stories from FARC.
We'll read one.
Not really a topic of conversation. It's just this.
Just read
This
it.
is- No, Paul, go. We've got one.
Pass the story.
No, it stresses me out.
Boy 3 obeys law during toy car ride.
He has
Toy
a
car joy.
joyride. He has a Mustang, like totally like rims.
No, this is stupid.
Thank you.
Paul, go.
As I said, pretty bad.
This is probably going to be the most I'll bring to the table. But scientists now think that they found a purpose for the appendix,
For which?
your appendix.
What is it?
It apparently produces and protects good germs from your gut.
This is the strongest.
This is your lead story?
Yeah.
This sucks. That sucks.
No, but
That's
seriously,
the
but
dumbest-
like, what other part of your body do you think that you have that is of no use? Like,
It's none of your business. Next story. That was terrible. That was stupid.
You're a dick.
okay, well,
Next story. You're the
about
worst.
300
The
to
worst.
about 300 to 400 Americans die of appendicitis each year.
Oh, sorry, we're the assholes.
So you had a related story.
Okay,
God.
Follow up.
a British scientist.
Let's
has-
pretend an asteroid's hitting and you kill yourself right now.
Well, the way this is going,
Don't comment on the show. It's
A British scientist has been awarded a doctorate for a paper predicting that humans will one day marry robots. Trends in robotics and shifting attitudes on marriage are likely to result in sophisticated robots that will eventually be seen as suitable marriage partners. The thesis examines human attitudes toward affection, love, and sexuality, and concluded that the findings are just as applicable to human interaction with robots of the future as they are to relationships
People would have
between
sex
humans
with
of today.
robots.
Apparently, yeah. So that's
Oh, Don is telling you to hold the mic to your mouth more.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's better.
thoughts. Anyone?
Stop yelling at me.
It started good, and then
I know. I probably should have just stopped at that first line, but
I could see you marrying a robot. Then you could program the robot to do whatever you wanted. Yeah.
I don't think I'd. I don't think I
Those
would
creepy eyes.
marry a robot, though.
Is that it?
I got one more story.
Yeah, do another one.
A former Mexican presidential candidate who was disqualified from the Berlin Marathon for taking a shortcut denies cheating. Roberto Madrazo clocked the best time for his age, but officials found he had skipped a 9-mile section of the course. But he says he never claimed to have finished the race and walked to the finishing line after stop running. Race officials looked at the case after a photographer noticed he was finishing the race wearing a jacket and long-running tights, but hardly sweating.
Your stories all start good, and then it's so boring listening to you
No,
read.
but this.
But you have a photo.
Oh,
This
we
is
have a photo
perfect.
for podcast.
Paul's got a photograph of the mayor running. Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty strong.
That's a good photo.
And I didn't read that line where he said that he never claimed that he finished the race, so that kind of ruined it as well.
I found the most boring story I could find. I'm going to read it, and then Paul, I want you to summarize it. Stefan Dion wants deep corporate tax cut. Stefan Dion, the former federal liberal leader Stefan Dion, says he wants to further reduce the federal corporate tax rate. In a speech today at the Economic Club of Toronto, Mr. Dion said his party would lower the rate from 28% to 19%. He says the Conservatives have only promised to reduce the rate to 18.5% by 2011.
Well, 2% is a pretty deep cut.
1922.
What?
Sorry, what were the numbers?
I thought they were 20 and 18.
28% to 19%.
Oh, wow, that's bigger than 2.
So that's something.
Yeah. Darcy, do you have any opinion?
What do you think of this story? And then I printed out 2
Pictures?
Oh, you also have pictures.
Donato cartoons from the Toronto Sun because he's so funny.
Because he's so funny.
I'll describe it. Yeah, he's hilarious.
Describe it.
This
Love
is
it.
from September 20th. It's OJ and a sheriff. And then OJ says, remember, if it won't fit, you must acquit. And the sheriff says, well, it will stick and we will convict. So that,
May
I
so that
see
makes
it?
good. And then Donato on October 11th made a cartoon. It's a school bus, and it says faith-based school on the bus. So that's the bus represents faith-based schools.
Right.
And it's hitting a scooter that says PC on it, representing the Conservative Party. And he's hit the guy on the scooter, and it says stop. So that's
Pretty strong.
good.
A scooter or a Segway?
All right, so that's news.